everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the link to all my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing a live radio show right here on the channel. Okay, we'll be talking about the New York Jets, everything that's going on, free agency. You know, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors about what's going on in the upcoming draft with the Jets, all that stuff, okay? I'll take live callers. Call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets moves in free agency. Oh, yeah, they've made some moves. Yeah, Justin Fields, they signed some other people as well, and we need to have the discussion. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so when I post content, you'll be in the know, and get in the comments below, and let me know y'all thoughts. What are y'all thoughts about some of the moves the Jets have made so far, okay? How are you feeling about it? Let me know, all right? So now we're going to get into it, okay, because the Jets have brought some people in. And I know that there are some Jets fans that are not excited so far from what they've seen. They feel like there's more that could be done, and I'm understanding of that, all right? So the first signing the Jets were able to make, and a guy that they grabbed up, Justin Fields. All right. Jets signed Justin Fields, a 2-year deal, $40 million, but only $30 million of it is guaranteed. He also has like 4 voidable years on his contract as well. This deal is pretty solid. Pretty solid, you know, to get Justin Fields into the building as a bridge quarterback. In 2025, he makes $5 million guaranteed. It's an $8 million cap charge. In 2026, the cap charge is $20 million, but only $10 million of that is guaranteed. So we're looking at the situation, man, where things are looking all right for the New York Jets here, right? And again, the reason why I like this move is because he's a solid option as a bridge quarterback, okay? The Jets are still looking for their quarterback of the future, okay? They're still going to look for it. I believe the New York Jets will draft a quarterback at some point in this upcoming draft. Whether there's a lot of talk about the Jets trading up for Cam. I don't know if that'll happen. Maybe Shedeur Sanders does slide down to 7. That a lot of people are saying that that's what's going to happen. Maybe that happens. Maybe the New York Jets take Dart later in the first round. Maybe that happens. Maybe they're high on Milroe and they take him. Like, there's so many things that the Jets could end up doing, but I do believe that they will take a quarterback in this upcoming draft to kind of sit behind and prepare for when it's time to move on from Fields, right? But here's the deal. Even with Fields, though, he has a lot of upside. And we have seen around this league quarterbacks not work out in maybe 1, 2, sometimes even 3 spots, but then find the right fit and boom, the spark. And then it's just fire after that, right? We saw that with Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill was considered a bust at one point in his career. He's trash. He's never going to work out, right? Gets out of the original team that drafted him, moved around, went to teams, ended up with the Titans eventually, you know, down the line in his career, and became a really good staple with the Titans and was their franchise quarterback and had real success with them, right? Had real success. They made moves in the playoffs, okay? What about a guy like Geno Smith? Geno Smith didn't work out with the New York Jets. Moved on from us, moved around, went to Seattle, right? Was their franchise guy and had some real success there. Now he's been traded to the Raiders. What's crazy, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was a New York Jet as well. I love Sam. Jets didn't do enough to you know, keep him upright and secure him. Didn't make sure that they had the weapons around him. He didn't work out here. He moved around, right? Ends up with the Vikings eventually and made some real good moves and progress with the Vikings. They went to the playoffs with him. He lit the league up this year. He was on fire, right? And now, you know, it's crazy because Geno's moved on and Sam is actually signed with Seattle. So, that's crazy. Geno Smith, former Jet, goes to the Raiders, and Sam, former Jet, goes to Seattle to replace him. So, you can that happens around this league, and Justin has a lot of upside. I remember I was really high on Justin Fields when he was coming out in the draft, and he's a guy that you put him in the right spot, the right fit, he can have some real success. And one of the things that he brings to this offense that the Jets haven't had in a minute is a quarterback that can really move. This is a guy that can go, okay? He's got some wheels on him. And so that opens up the playbook because it puts the defense really on their heels a lot. Because if you over pursue, he'll take off and move the chains with his feet. If you just kind of sit back and try to spy him and you don't have enough, enough guys back there defensively, he can pick you apart from the pocket, So I really like this move. And again, his connection with Garrett Wilson and Jeremy Ruckert as well go a ways back. They were at Ohio State together. And Garrett Wilson, a while back, talked about how it would be a dream of his to play with Justin Fields again in the NFL. So here they are together on the New York Jets. And Jeremy Ruckert is hyped. He put something out on social media where he was like, let's go, let's get it. So I'm excited. I'm happy to see Justin Fields here. He was the guy that I thought the Jets would end up with. And again, he's a bridge guy. We know that we're still looking for our quarterback, but he's a guy that can keep us going. Keep us going, and we can compete with him. So good signing by the Jets. Now, next signing that the New York Jets made, Brandon Stevens, okay, former Ravens corner. Now, he got a 3-year deal, $36 million. Look. A lot of Jets fans not happy about this. A lot of Jets fans not happy, and I'll say this. He's very versatile, okay? This is a guy that can play corner. He can play nickel. He can play safety. Wonderful. He's not coming off the greatest of years, okay? He gets cooked in coverage a bit. His ball skills sometimes can go awry, right? But here we are in a situation where DJ Reed has moved on, all right, which honestly, I always believed that bringing DJ Reed back to the New York Jets was a long shot because he made it clear that he was ready to test free agency. He literally told people that. I'm ready to test free agency while the season was going on with the New York Jets. And he ended up recently just signing with the Lions, 3-year deal, $48 million. So DJ is a Lion now. This is a guy I feel like, Aaron Glenn thinks that, hey, I can bring him into the building and coach him up, and our defense is going to be good to go. So we'll see. Okay, we will see. He's not coming off the best of years. A lot of Jets fans are not happy about this, but we'll see what happens going forward. All right, Sauce welcomed him with open arms. On social media, he said, listen, any cornerback, that is on the other side of me always balls out. So we'll see what happens going forward, but that was the first one where I was like, I don't know about this one, okay? Another move that the Jets made, Andre Cisco, Jags safety. The New York Jets signed him, 1-year deal, $10 million, okay? A decent move, right? And also Tony Adams, they've given him a contract tender as a restricted free agent. So he's back as well, all right? So the Jets have their safety tandem there. We'll see what happens going forward with Cisco. Not a bad move, not the best move, but a guy that I think can be decent back there. He's kind of a little bit of a ball hawk. All right, so we'll see what happens with him in the defense. But they've tried to shore some things up. Now, there are still some holes. There's still some big holes on this Jets roster that they need to figure out because the Jets lost, some guys that I really hoped that they would bring back. Again, DJ Reed I knew was gone. He went with the Lions. Hassan Riddick was garbage here, but he signed with the Bucks. Kinlaw ended up with a big deal from Washington, 3 years, $45 million, $30 million guaranteed. What? I was stunned Washington gave him that deal, but there you have it. But the guy that I was really hoping to see the New York Jets bring back that they were not able to was Morgan Moses. Oh my goodness. I was hoping that they would be able to retain him, get him back into the building, and solidify that right tackle position. No. He ends up signing a 3-year deal for $24 million with the New England Patriots. So we're going to see what happens going forward. That right tackle position's wide open, and it's vital that the New York Jets address that. So I'm guessing they're probably going to address that in this upcoming draft, more than likely in the first round. More than likely, okay? Man, that that stinks. That stinks. But there's still a lot of moves to be made. There's players still out there. I'm looking at Zardarius Smith, okay, as a free agent that's still out there. That I'm like, hey, let's chop, chop, chop. Let's get on this, okay? Let's better our pass rush a bit. Tim Patrick, a wide receiver that I really like as well. I'd like to see the New York Jets bring him in. The wide receiver position needs to continue to get addressed. Okay, we know Garrett Wilson's here, but there's not really anybody else outside of him. Excuse me. And Devontae Adams is gone. All right, so like, what else are we doing out there at pass catcher? Let's bring in Tim Patrick, and continue to address the draft, or continue to address the wide receiver position as well in the draft. Tyler Conklin as well. I'd like to see him brought back, okay? I'd like to see Tyler Conklin, Jeremy Rucker stay together here on this roster. So those are just some of the guys I'd like to see the New York Jets attack, target, and get into the building. But I know Jets fans are not excited about some of the things that they've seen so far. They're wanting more and more and more. Things are going to continue to play out, okay? There's still some guys out there that the Jets can end up grabbing up, and we'll see how they continue to move. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about what the New York Jets have done so far? Okay? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you upset? What are your thoughts about Justin Fields being a New York Jet? What are your thoughts about Brandon Stevens? Some Jets fans really not happy about that, bro. Really not happy about that. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.